Hey everyone, happy Sunday. It is Sunday here in New York, and I was on a call with somebody and I felt inspired to share this with you right now because I know many of you who are online today are entrepreneurs, and being an entrepreneur means that our eyes are already planning way ahead with our minds. We're already in 2020, not just 2019. So this message is for you if you find yourself that not only you want to finish this year strong and not only you want to start 2019 on a high note. This is also for you if you're finding yourself figuring out who to work with next, because your current mentorship might be coming to an end, your current mastermind or group program or course might be coming to an end, whatever your situation, and you're figuring out, do I extend, do I find somebody new, who to look for. But what I'd like to share this with you is the three things that you can use as a guideline, as a kind of compass in making those decisions, that ultimately what you're looking for is to really help you create a business that is going to fuel your personal lifestyle in a way that reignites the sparkles in your eyes, that allows you to create those quantum leaps that literally turn the world into your playground. And in addition, you can literally watch zeros being multiplied on your bottom line. So what are those three things that every business, healthy business, should be able to give you? Support for you, support for itself, and support for your clients. Those are the three ones. So let me break them down. A lot of attention and a lot of time is usually spent on what kind of services am I going to provide, what makes me feel good, which is amazing, because the service in itself, the work that you do, you have to love it and you have to love what you do. And in an ideal world, your work, you should almost be able to heal yourself through the work that you do. It needs to feel congruent, and you need to feel competent in what you're putting out there, in what you stand for, and how you're offering your expertise and your gifts, how you infuse it all into the services that you're providing. Of course, you need to feel excited. You need to feel also challenged to keep moving forward. And those amazing, intangible things that can be amplified, or it could be entirely dulled depending on how you structure your services. It's as simple as that, if we're just staying with the services. The next thing, your business should be able to support itself. What does that mean? Well, we all know that in order to support your business, not only do you need the management and having the right model and having the right marketing and sales strategies and tactics and methods and stuff like that, right? Business itself needs cash flow. And here's the tricky thing. I can't tell you how often I have been working with entrepreneurs who come to me with some cookie cutter approach to how they serve their clients, how they're pushing the idea of, I'm gonna sustain my business on VIP days because so and so does VIP days and they're very lucrative. It's a high turnaround. You give your client what they need, and they're off they go, and you're good to go right to the next one. Yes, and here's the tricky thing. If you don't have a pipeline to sustain that high turnaround rate, or if you don't have the contingency plan and the ability to continuously support your clients after the VIP day in a different container, it's going to be pretty challenging for you to be able to sustain that business. The cash flow is going to run out, or it's going to be very inconsistent. On the other hand, if we go into the long-term commitments with your clients, it's the same thing. So and so is offering year-long programs. So and so is offering 6-month one-on-one support. I need to do that too, right? Yes, if it's the 6-month container or year-long container is what your clients need to get to their results, which is the next thing we're going to be talking about right after this. But also, we have to be mindful of that cycle again, because if you can deliver, and if your business can deliver in 3 months what you're dragging out for 6, you're ultimately slowing yourself down because you are running out of capacity. Very dangerous line to be crossing, and very delicate dance to be dancing. So be mindful of that. Again, when you're looking for the next person to support you, if this is something that you find yourself challenged with, keep an eye and ear out of those details, nuances. Make sure they understand those. And before I continue, before I end this video, I'm going to share with you very detailed of what are some of the symptoms that you might be experiencing that could possibly lead back to those issues that you're having. Okay, so now the third thing that your business needs to be able to give you is the support to your clients, the way it was promised, the way that you know the highest standards, the highest level that you can deliver. And that means that you need to be able to deliver support and transformation. You need to be able to facilitate it. The reason why I chose the word facilitate is that ultimately you are not responsible for clients' results. You're responsible for showing 100% with your expertise, in your best energy, in your best light, in your highest vibration, and your highest level of service, and guide your clients through the structure, through the principles, through the process of getting the transformation. They are responsible for the results. However, if you are, again, utilizing that cookie-cutting approach, when you are doing something because somebody else told you to do, or because somebody else is doing it, but it's not really serving your clients, you are on a very rocky stilts, because those three corners, you, your business, and your clients, is going to be very rocky. And if one falls down, the other two are going to follow. So you got to make sure that the features that you choose, the benefits that you offer, the methods that you're using, the frameworks within you play with your clients, all of those need to be, again, congruent and need to match your client's needs and your competencies. Make sense? Perfect. If you have any questions, let me know, because that's a part of what I do for a living, and I'm having fun with it. It really is an enjoyable thing to do. Really, really is. It's like putting pieces of a puzzle together. So to bring it all together, right, what are now those symptoms that I see many entrepreneurs are experiencing, but they're not quite sure where to turn to really heal them from the inside out, and not just putting a band-aid over on the outside. So you might be experiencing that you are undervaluing your expertise, that you should be getting more money in exchange for the value that you add and create. You might be feeling that your services are underpriced, but you just don't know what the proper pricing could be or how to justify it. That's a big one, how to justify it. Another one is that you feel overwhelmed and really overworked, because you, for the amount of transformation to deliver, you really have to work 3 times as hard. Or for the monetary goals that you're trying to meet, you need to work your ass off 24/7. That's not a fun thing to be at as an entrepreneur. It's essentially another job. Feeling disconnected, that's a big one. And just this past year, I have seen dozens of, on a paper, extremely successful entrepreneurs either entirely burning down their businesses, or taking a break down, or growing them down, or just stepping away from everything because they needed that space, because they felt so disconnected from the business that used to pour their heart and soul into, or simply overwhelmed and burnt out. Not a fun place to be. Or on the other hand, it's not always the overwhelmed and disconnected and stuff, it's just being bored. When you start feeling bored in your business, it's a red flag that it's time to spice things up again. So I hope this video serves you. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need clarity into what are some of the skills that need to be stronger on your end, what are some of the other elements and aspects that you need to be looking into, let me know. I'll walk you through it. Find me on my website at sarahoblakspiker.com, and we'll go from there. Take care. Have a amazing reminder of a Sunday, and please stay safe.